Radical.
All right, catching up. Going to be a big day of uploads coming ahead. It's usually what happens here. I have like the weekend, Friday going into the weekend, and then coming back from Monday. Might not be many uploads then, except show off Saturdays and stuff of that nature. But then on Tuesdays, I'm usually free. So expect a lot of uploads on Tuesdays, maybe early Wednesdays. That's just a new schedule, man. But still, going to keep up the uploads, going to keep them up. They just might not be every single day. I'm going to start off today talking about beef, all right? And give you my personal experience with beef. Mostly, I eat chicken. I've been under the impression. You can tell I'm just starting off for the day. Wake up. I've been under the impression that things like pork and beef were the dirty meats. You don't want to eat those meats. You want to stick to chicken and turkey. Everywhere I've read, chicken and turkey are the fine meats. Stay away from pork and beef. I'm still staying away from pork because I believe that to be a dirty, dirty, dirty meat. When it comes to beef, I can tell you right now, after 2 days of eating some beef, I feel better. I seem to have more energy, and my muscle mass is improved. Or rather, it's easier for me to seem to build muscle and to lift things the last 2 days. Just making one simple change. I went to Wendy's on some work breaks, and I've had their double stack. The double stack is basically, 2 small beef patties and then ketchup and then mustard and then onions and pickles and all that kind of stuff. Mostly I'm just there for a little bit of beef. Because the last thing I'm going to do is to make a huge meal with beef in it. I just kind of want to slowly incorporate it into my body and see what happens, Because I've told you all, many of you have been here for a while, I've had lots of stomach type issues. So when I incorporate something new, I just take it in little bits. Well, the first time I had one double stack, and it seemed to instantly, I felt a lot better after eating that. Now, I skipped bread. I don't eat bread. So I had like wheat crackers. They're called, I forget what they're called, but they're pretty good. Maybe I could tolerate bread. Maybe it has to be a certain type of bread. But the buns and the rolls at fast food places, I don't deal with them. So I basically just put it in between 2 like little crackers, nailed with crackers. Actually, not that bad. Not that bad of a combo. Just a beef, just the crackers. And instantly I felt a little bit better. And that day earlier, I had got some bad chicken, which seems to be more often than not. I'm going places getting bad chicken. I don't know what the fuck it is with places that just can't seem to get chicken right. It's too dry. It's too tough. They just can't seem to get chicken right. But they charge so much for chicken. Chicken is the most expensive thing on a lot of these menus, whereas beef is less. But with me, it's not about money. I'll gladly pay for, whatever I can for the chicken if it's good, moist, succulent chicken. But it seems it's just so difficult for places to get chicken right. I have a lot of you had the same experiences with chicken. My issues, it just seems to be dry. And in an upcoming upload a little later today, you get to hear the audio of me taking some chicken back to a place. So anyways, back to beef. It seemed to work out pretty good. Like I'm not feeling like I want to throw out the beef. Even though in the past I had some beef at this one place, I forget what it was called, but the both times I had it, I wanted to throw it up. But no such problem at Wendy's. Did I mention where I got to get this beef? I went to Wendy's to get this. And another plug, I might have an upload about something Wendy's is doing a little later in the day also. I told you, this is going to be a day of uploads. It really is. I don't like the wait in line at Wendy's compared to a lot of other places, but I can't say that's every Wendy's. Well, it just maybe goes to show you that they're popular. I mean, they got the beef, they got chicken, which I don't recommend the chicken there. Just while we're talking about Wendy's, I used to get this thing called a home-style chicken sandwich. They changed the name to the classic chicken sandwich, and it's terrible. Maybe this is just my particular Wendy's, my experience, but the thing was shriveled up. It was nasty. It didn't look like a big chicken sandwich, but here's the thing. It's even more than it was years ago. So they seemingly have reduced the size of the chicken patty, but they've increased the prices. So I do not recommend that. Also, I got like a chicken type burrito type thing. Everything was fine in it, except the chicken. It was dried out and nasty. But maybe that's just that particular Wendy's that don't know how to do chicken well. I might waste some money and try some of the other places. A lot of this is store specific. It seems like, though, they always get burgers right. Maybe it's the easiest thing they have to do, so they always seem to get burgers right. That's a big positive about getting burgers at a place like Wendy's. Generally, it's going to be the same. Maybe because it's really hard to fuck up the burgers there, I guess. I would say it was a good experience both times. I got the second time, which was last night. I went to a Wendy's and got double stacks. 2 double stacks because I think, more of a good thing. I might just want a little bit more. So I got 2 double stacks, and I did a no-no. I went home, and I ate these at about 10 p.m. or so. And what you don't want to do, I'm telling you, people, what you don't want to do, unless you want to have some wild, crazy, nutty dreams, vibrant dreams. Maybe you do want to have some crazy, you want to go on a ride, you want to get taken on a ride and then have some insane dreams that make no sense. Like last night, it was constant dreams that made no sense. Like I was shooting a basketball at a basketball goal, and then the goal turned into a person that started talking, which was weird, freaky, and everything. And I was at an old house where I used to grow up in, and I was on the porch, and I was surrounded by kitty cats, and I was playing with kitties. There were bright red ones, yellow ones, kitties in all the colors of the rainbow, and they kept jumping on me, and it was like a kitty petting party. That's what it was. I mean, it's not too terrible. I mean, the goal that turned into a person kind of freaked me out. And then I was a sales vendor. It would look like a bookstore. And it made no sense. This is a recurring dream after the first time I had the beef. So maybe the beef is unlocking something that I should be doing. I was a sales vendor selling knickknacks and doodads. It looked to be kind of like a bookstore or something like that. I vendor at the flea market, but I don't know if there's a lot of vendor opportunities in bookstores. I don't think I even had that many books. And then for some reason I was vending at 2 different tables, 2 different spots, which made no sense. A lot of it just didn't make any sense. And when that was happening, I think I was subconsciously going like, this doesn't make any sense. Take me back to the kitten petting party. That was kind of nice. Maybe there might have been another weird dream. But usually I don't dream at all. I just sleep and then I wake up. But the beef, man, the beef was keeping my mind completely just active and dreaming and whatnot. Is it healthier to dream or not? Does any of you know if it's healthier to have dreams or not? I don't know. And what led me this morning to an upload, which I'm not going to recommend because I don't think the channel even makes any uploads anymore, called Bites Fitness. I clicked on one. It had this pretty female talking about beef and the health benefits of beef. Apparently it's loaded with a lot of B vitamins. B3, B6, B12, niacin. And the thing is, it was it wasn't niacin. It was B12 that our bodies don't produce. And one of the big sources of B12 would be beef. And I forget what all the B12, obviously for energy production, all the B vitamins have different things that they do. And so it's loaded with B vitamins, and niacin helps with blood flow. Also, it's loaded with selenium and zinc. And I noticed this morning, which is a positive health effect of beef was, and I wasn't having any naughty dreams or nothing like that. But I woke up with a rock hard one, baby. You could cut glass with this thing, right? And I think a lot of it has to do with the beef And the zinc, because look up what zinc can do, and the complex, whatever's in it. And like I said, I wasn't even having no special dreams. But this beef might be a great thing. Also, for bodybuilders and people to work out, it has creatine in it. And I'm thinking, okay, that's a supplement that they sell you for a lot of money at GNC, whereas you could actually just get some beef and you could have a lot of these health benefits. Now, cholesterol might be an issue. Like I said, it's not like chicken or turkey. So I think the key with beef is moderation. You know, if I just have like a couple patties a day, maybe like one or two double stacks different times in a day. I mean, they're small patties. I think that should be perfectly fine. And as long as I don't eat this stuff right before bed, unless I want to go on a special ride and have some insane dreams or whatnot, then okay. But that's my early morning thoughts on beef. And it seems to be a very positive thing that I'm adding to my variety of foods that I eat. And specifically at Wendy's, unlike some other places, you know, correct me if I'm wrong here, I think they might actually have the best fast food burger, but I want to be corrected if I'm wrong. I mean, I really want to be. So, low key, tell me some places where there's some really great fast food burgers, because I'm always on the go and I don't have a lot of time to wait. Ironically, though, Wendy's, like I said, sometimes have a long line. Yeah. So that's my first upload today. One of many, guys and gals. Thank you for listening.